Hi, welcome to The Hinge. I'm really tired and covered in bug bites. Mark, have you been bitten at all?
I've not been bitten at all, no.
Okay, James Bond.
Could be tired.
James Bond's a woman. James Bond's not a woman. She's all the things gone. It's shit. It's good. It's bad.
It's misreported, in my opinion. But not really in my opinion.
Yeah, a woman's going to have a 007 name.
Yeah, which is
That's
cool.
not James Bond.
Yeah, no, it's not James Bond, but they didn't. I don't think they said that. They just said
no, but that's what it's like. Bond is now a woman, but it's like no.
It's basically just trying to get loads of people to click on the thing.
It's just clickbait shit.
I want to see a split. I want to see a split right now. I want to see her go off in one film, shared universe, Daniel Craig. Back in time, we're going to see more 007s. But like we said, 60s 007s,
yes,
70s 007s, all the 007s.
But there is other 00s.
All in this timeline, though.
There is 00 women in other Bond movies. It's nothing new whatsoever, and many times Bond has lost the 007 name. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But as with all things that are fictional, any actor, sex, race, whatever, can play them because they're a fictional thing, so who gives a shit?
I don't want to be Bond, though. I feel like now that we've had this shared universe, not the shared universe, but like Daniel Craig doing the shit that he has been doing, I think it will just be a case of the new double agent. And it's just like 00 agent this, 00 agent 007 1965, and it's just like him as 00 agent in 1965. Not James Bond. It doesn't have to be James Bond because James Bond's came around in the 90s or whatever, whenever Daniel Craig started doing it. But I want to see like a different James Bond. Who it could be, whoever. They could just get one person for one fucking time. He could die at the end, and then we see another James Bond.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we could do like a James Bond set of movies and then a 007 set of movies.
Well, that's sort of what I'm thinking with the Daniel Craig thing, but also
he's done now. He's definitely done.
Well, but we could just have a 007 sort of like, one-offs, like one-off one-shots, like we said the other day.
We'll keep saying that. Everything doesn't have to be set in current times. It doesn't have to. You have the same actors. Just
exactly
good. Mix it up.
You don't have to have the same actors. You can have like a fucking really bumbling M for one of them, and just make that one quite like funny in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just have something like different, because everyone seems to be exactly the same. It feels like when they replace someone, like when they did M, like the M's have all been quite similar.
Yeah, but then you got like GoldenEye M, where Judi Dench really rips the shit out of Bond. She's like, "You're a sexist fucking dinosaur."
Yeah, sexist misogynist dinosaur.
Yeah,
and you should have died in the Cold War. But you know what I mean? Like she's still quite similar to Ralph Fiennes and the M previously. They all fucking bollock James. But what we need to sort of have like a weird sort of time and forget about the old movies and sort of just have just a one shot where it's just James Bond in not James Bond. Sorry, let's not call him James Bond. 007 in the 19.
Yeah. Well, I think the simplest thing would be the simplest thing would be you can only be James Bond once.
Yeah.
For one movie, girl, boy, whatever.
What do you mean? Right, no, I don't know.
So you have a woman next time. You have maybe have to have a gap of X amount of films. Just keep it interesting.
But the thing is, you can just go, and we could have the next 10 years having. I can't remember what this actually is called, but Captain Marvel's right hand man, if the next 10 years, but then have these little one shots just throughout
James Bond
in the shared universe.
Who cares? It's just man, woman. I don't give a fuck. Just do good stories.
Yeah, do good stories. As long as
it's a fictional person, anyone can play them.
It
should be Jeff Goldblum.
Quickly, we were talking.
Jeff Goldblum will be a really good Bond. Just imagine Jeff Goldblum was Bond.
I don't think it would work because he's not British.
It doesn't need to be.
You kind of do for it to be James
Bond. Because it's a fictional character.
MI6. It's MI6.
It's just a fictional character.
No, I think you have to be British, and I don't think he could do a British.
No, that's like, we can't have Daniel Craig because he's blonde. You can't have blonde James Bond.
British, and I think
no, but that was the big shit.
You know that it's a different thing because American coming in and being like, "Yeah, I'm James Bond." Pow 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 pow. If
it's a fictional person, anyone can play them.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah, okay.
Fictional,
anyone can play them as a British person.
No, because they're not a real thing.
I just think that there's a huge difference in terms of like Jason Bourne and not really Jason Bourne because obviously Daniel Craig is quite similar in that sense. But you've got to have the suave sort of Britishness to be James Bond because it's not James Bond otherwise.
We're not that suave, Mark. I know we think we're suave.
Well, we're made out to be suave because of James Bond.
Right?
We're made out to be suave because of James Bond. Any print news from you, Joe?
Yes, Mark. Print news I have. You know the Pirates of Darkwater?
Yes. Well, no.
Stop pretending like you know it.
I actually don't have.
He had a whole ocean inside his boat. Like the bad guy pirate had a whole ocean in his boat, and he threw people in, and it had sea monsters inside his boat.
Never ever.
Anyway, Pirates of Darkwater. I've got my Escape from New York one up there. I've got the He-Man. Well, basically,
you're a big fan.
Yeah. And then Predator, well, there's random ones in those drawers right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Matthew Skiffy does like these best friends series, so it's just like enemies, cartoon enemies, like
I think I've
getting along with each other. So I've got a few from his first show. So he's doing one now at Gallery 1988.
Okay.
So it's got like Batman and the Joker, sort of animated series style. It's got Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, I don't know.
With a Game Boy, I think, and Launchpad. Remember, I thought he was from a Launchpad.
I don't know any of these things. I wasn't around in the 80s. It's the 80s. These are the 80s things.
2 years older than me.
I'm not even 2 years older than you. I'm younger than you by X amount. I don't have a clue how many.
Old man brain.
Yeah.
Anyway, and also he's done some like sort of Terminator posters, Nightmare on Elm Street. Actually, I completely forgot that one, and a lovely Sailor Moon foil one. Nice.
Sailor Moon.
But that's so that's Matthew Skiff. He always does cool stuff. Gallery 1988.
Check it out.
Get some shiny stuff.
Now we're onto the Switch Lite.
Yeah, Switch Lite.
It's Switch. Is it? Is it a Switch? Is it a Switch?
I know it doesn't. It doesn't switch.
It doesn't switch.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like the 2DS when the 3DS came out. It's just cheaper.
But that made more sense to me. Like,
no, if it didn't even do the 3D.
The thing is, that was like 100. How much cheaper was the 2D?
Yeah.
The 3DS than the 2DS.
I think it was about a third cheaper.
Right. Same price with this. Same price point with this. So basically a third cheaper. That seems loads more worth it for the 2DS than the 3DS because people always turned off the 3D.
Yeah, I did. I'm part of
everyone did that.
It hurt my eyes.
Yeah. So, but with this, it's sort of like more than half for me. I'm like, you don't get the taking out, so you can't play it with friends. You can, but obviously not in the same way.
Yeah.
And then you don't have like the ability to stand it up and sort of like do any of the stuff. It's literally just a PSP, but with Nintendo games on it.
Yeah.
And I think £199 is a bit too much. I feel like people would just get the new Switch.
It depends though, because how often do you have your Switch plugged into your TV?
Well, quite a lot.
See, apart from playing Smash Bros, I never have plugged into my TV. But I still stick with. I like the option. Yeah. It's more having two controllers when you still want to play Mario Kart on like tabletop.
That's it.
But it's less than 1% of my time probably. But I think it's worth the extra money to have that option.
That's it. Yeah. But I think that's the way that a lot of people would treat it, and I think it's probably worth investing in I don't know, a pre-owned sort of one.
Well, they're doing a slightly improved version of the Switch. Yeah, but I think that's going to be the same price. That'll just be where they bump up the battery. That won't be like. So you think that's going to be this? Because they always do this where they increase the specs and stuff like that. That happens with PlayStations and it happens with Xboxes. They always like increase the specs slightly, release it, and then it's just under a new sort of name and it's got a slightly different button on it or whatever. But yeah, I doubt that they'll just stop making the original Switch. I think this will just be just a new standard.
Yeah, that's it.
So, Mark, any sofubi news?
Yes. There's going to be an exhibition with Shoko Nakazawa and T9G at the JP Toys Gallery in Bangkok. Ooh. And it's on 20th of Saturday, 20th of July to the 28th of July.
And any sort of specific... I saw like a T9G big... What was it?
Rajias.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Like, big. Huge!
There's some really nice pearlescent ones that I think will be available. There's going to be some one-offs there, which are going to be really expensive, but super cool. If you are a big fan, you might want to pick one of them up. But there's also going to be Mango Seedless.
I saw the little Mango Seedless. That's a different
which I want
show.
To eat. Yeah. That's in the same show. It's at JP Toys Gallery, and it's on the 20th of July, available possibly online as well. Okay, that was the Door Talks. Hinge opening doors, closing doors now.
Thank you for watching.
Do one of our quizzes if you want. Maybe
do some quizzes.
Do better than me.
They're awful but amazing. I mean, awfully hard.
I'm in awe. Fully in awe. Anyway, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was a long one.
What was that? Darkwing Duck is on the attack. Got a warning for criminal cartoons. This is it, bang, boom, you're doomed. Darkwing Duck is chilling in town. He don't want criminals hanging around. If there's something you're gonna dig,